Right, you're going to have to forgive me because unlike your previous speakers, I'm a newbie. I've only been in Parliament for a year, so I will be using notes. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for the lovely introduction. I'm going to get a note of that. My name's Edward Morello. I'm the MP for West Dorset. Some of you may be thinking that I'm only here because they needed a Lib Dem speaker. But obviously, the more informed of you know that West Dorset is famous as the birthplace of the kebab. And since I've been, obviously West Dorset is, kebabs is not a word that comes to mind when people think about West Dorset. Maybe cream teas, maybe fish and chips, definitely cider. We do love our cider. But that lady there, get her a cider. Guy at the back. But also last year, I had the huge pleasure of seeing Merham's Kitchen in my constituency win Customer Satisfaction Award of the Year at the Kebab Awards. And that for me was brilliant. I may be impartial, I may be completely unbiased, but it was definitely the right decision to go with Merham. But their victory for me, it proved a couple of things. Firstly, West Dorset really can do anything that we turn our hands to, including best kebab customer service, but also just how much these awards mean to communities, far-flung communities like mine in the coastal southwest, to families, to small businesses who enter into these awards pinning their hopes on the recognition that the British Kebab Awards mean for them. They have huge pride in it, and they have huge pride in their hard work being recognised. So this evening is not just about the food that we all love, but it's also about what kebabs represent to communities in the UK. Since its founding in 2013, the British Kebabs Awards has grown into a nationally recognised celebration of one of Britain's most dynamic food sectors, and one of the most popular parliamentary events on the calendar. So well done for that, man. It started a grassroots initiative, as has been outlined. It now attracts cabinet ministers, journalists, community leaders, and most importantly, all of you, the industry that make it thrive, the restaurateurs, the chefs, the takeaway owners, the suppliers. It's an industry that's been outlined as contributes over 2.2 billion to the UK economy and supports thousands of jobs up and down, including in West Dorset. But even more than its economic contribution, kebabs and the whole culture that surrounds them is a reminder of the best of Britain. They embody diversity, of multiculturalism, and most of all of community spirit. Once just seen as a late night indulgence, as Dawn has correctly outlined, kebabs are also now enjoyed as part of family meals, business lunches, and in many places, fine dining. And that transformation, for me, tells us something about modern Britain. The traditions that arrive here, that are adapted, and that become a part of the fabric of who we are. It's something that we need to hold on to tightly in these polarizing times. Food brings us together. It cuts through differences. It reminds us of the joy that comes from community, from innovation, from shared identity, for sitting down with friends and family and breaking bread. So tonight, let's celebrate not only great food, but also the spirit of entrepreneurship that is represented here today, the togetherness that makes the kebab industry a cornerstone of British life. Congratulations to all of the nominees for the Future Awards. Thank you again for being here. Thank you to the organisers. As always, amazing hard work, and I wish you all a very wonderful evening.